Hi guys, we are back with the Clubsport, and today what we will be looking at is a little bit with the steering wheel functions, and we'll also be looking a little bit at the Dynaudio optional system for the Clubsport. So without further ado, let's hop in the car. Okay, so when we are inside of our Clubsport, we are always greeted with this gorgeous steering wheel with the red top, as you can see. And today, what I wanted to show you is a little bit of the functions on this one. So what I'm going to do is just hit my start-stop button. I don't know if you can see what it says, but let's hit that. There you go. And now you're greeted with a VW logo type, W. And as you may know on this car, or you may not know, but we have a radar in front of the car that is controlled on the steering wheel right here, and it has a couple of different buttons, but the most important buttons for setting or turning on the ACC, it's adaptive cruise control, I think it's called, is this button right here. So if you push that button, let's say we're driving, right now it's deactivated, and you can see that by looking right here, there's no symbol there. But if we instead turn this button on here, you can see that gray symbol right there is activated, and that means basically that the adaptive cruise control is activated. And that means, if you don't know what ACC is, it means that it have a radar in front of the car, and as you go closer to another car when you're cruising around, it knows how far it can go to the car, so it limits. It uses the brake automatically, and in case you want to drive past the car, you just use your turn signals, and when you drive, out and away, it increases the gas automatically. It's like magic if you're seeing it in action. Hearing me speak about it might not be so interesting maybe, but it is crazy cool. So that's the button for that. While now having the ACC activated, you can also switch this other little button here. It's called mode. When you do so, you will see in our little computer here, car computer, you can see it switches to something called speed limiter. I have the Swedish version, so you don't understand it, but it's called limiter there. And that's the normal speed limiter that you have, that just keeps your car at steady speed. Like, say, if you set it at 50, it will run 50 all the time. So the big difference between this adaptive cruise control and when you switch to the normal speed limiter is that the normal speed limiter do not automatically step on the gas pedal or brake for you, but the adaptive cruise control does just that. You get the difference, right? So that's what it does. And the other buttons here, actually I have not 100% gone through them, but as far as I remember, either it's the res or the set that is for limiting how long distance. So you can set like the distance. Right now we can't do that because the car's not rolling, but if it was rolling, you can see there, in steps, how much we can change the speed of, not the speed, but the distance to the car. So you can set like a short distance, a little longer distance, or a really long distance. So I don't know in meters how long it is, but it's quite a distance you can set. And here you have a set button for these if you do settings and so on. If we're looking at the steering wheel as a whole, then we can see that we have one minus button here and one plus button there, and that thing is for our little stereo right here. So we'll show you how it looks when we turn off and then turn on the stereo again. The stereo is in this car here, like I told you in the last videos, it is these speakers. They're called the Dynaudio system. They look like this, if you can see this. So this car is optionally equipped with that system. It's a 400 watt Dynaudio system with a subwoofer in the back compartment, which is quite powerful. So why I want to talk about this is because these buttons right here, they control the volume. So if you're looking at the stereo, or if you're, let's say you are in the media compartment right here and you're running a track, right? You want to listen to a track, so you can use the normal volume button right here, right? But you can also use these ones while you're driving, right? So let's push this button here. And you know, let's pause that. So that's how the volume works on that side. Okay, so on the right side of the steering wheel, we have a couple of buttons, as you can see, those ones. And the first button, you can see the phone button, so it's the symbol of a phone. So if I click that one, I get a list of my contacts, not my contacts, but calls that's been made. So the blue arrow represent calls that I have made, or you know, the one using the phone have been made. And the green arrow represent calls that are coming into you. Let's say another person that calls you. That's what the green arrows represent. And then you have the red arrows, which is the missed calls. Alright? So it's pretty logical and straightforward. So if I go out of that menu, let's go back to our little steering wheel here. And you can see those buttons right here on the steering wheel is the one that you, let's say if we press that button, so we get that menu up again. Then you use these buttons to go up and down and select the one that you want to call. And then when you're supposed to make a call to that person, of course you tap OK there and it will call that certain person. So that's basically what you're gonna use that for. And so now we have this button right here and this button right here. When you click this button, it's gonna beep and say like, you can activate the function voice steering. Sorry, you know, Volkswagen, you're a little too quick. I can't really react there. So let me see here. Okay, so you can activate voice steering with the help of an activated or activation code. And let's try it again. Contact your reseller or your salesperson. So this will activate voice commands, which is good if you're a salesman on the road and you will be able to talk to the computer in here or something, and you say like, okay, call you know, this and that person that I'm going to meet or something, and just do that for me, and it will do that. I don't know exactly how good it works, but it's a lot better to be able to see the traffic, right? And then have that voice function so you can talk to that instead of focus your eyes on that screen while your road is over there and then you go and crash. You know what I mean? That's what that is for. So we also have two buttons down here, and these are in general not really for any phone kind of thing or any kind of voice thing or so. They are mainly for changing a song, or maybe raising your... No, actually, raising your volume is to the left here. I'm not sure I choose to show that before, but that's raising the volume. So let's say I am in media right now. So I go on media and see if I have something to play. I'm not sure if this phone have anything to play, but let's try. Let's see. Seems to be nothing here. But if I am, let's say I go source and I select another source and I take my SD card so I can play something, and I play my Mike Floyd. So now I can either increase my volume on this bottom right, but I can also go to my left side of this one and increase or decrease the volume right here, and I will see the volume right here as on my small computer as well. So let's see when I do that. So that's 0 volume. You notice that there's nothing changing while I was pushing right here. You actually see down here when you're changing the volume. Good to know. Okay, so let's stop the music for a bit. Okay, so you have 2 buttons right here. This one you can see for volume, right? And here is for skipping a song to the next. So we can try that, but first off, let's raise the volume. You see, very, very easy to skip a song. Okay, so now you know. That is the basic function of this, what do you call it? The right side of the steering wheel and a little bit of the left. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos of the Clubsport, you can do so by subscribing to my channel. I will be releasing more as we go, so if you like, subscribe if you like, and if you like, share. Please share the video, and come back when it's time for new Clubsport videos. See you later, guys. Bye bye.